start with definition. What is free will? Then explain the things. Okay, Bunny, you can go. And second person will be Devansh. Devansh, you have to be ready.
Actually, I don't have much to say about it because there is no clear idea of it. So it will be like arguably something that we are discussing where there is no conclusion to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would kind of, there is like, I'm not sure about something. So it is something that's it's not technical. So like, I don't have a conclusion of it in my mind. So I will be just beating around the bush if I speak something. So I would like to listen
Oh,
others what their idea is.
okay, then you will get chance like at the end.
Yeah,
Then
let's see.
okay, Bunny, you can go. You have 5 minutes. I will set timer.
Give me 4 to 5 minutes. I will come later on this topic.
Sure. Now who wants to be next? Unknown soul? Do you want? Nope.
What's the topic? What we are
Top-
discussing?
Topic is free will. Whether it do you believe free will exists? ASR?
Just a second, just a second.
Okay, sure. And who else is here ready to talk about it? You will get 5 minutes to talk about it, and no one will interrupt you. You have to explain what is free will, and if you believe it exists, then explain how it exists. If you believe it doesn't, just go with that story, why it does not exist. Okay, ASR, if you want to talk about it, you have 5 minutes, you can talk.
So, free will, what I understand. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are clearly audible.
Okay, thank you. So, free will, I understand by this. Everybody has free will, like they are able to do whatever they want to do. So, I would say it's not completely that free will because we are living in the society where our opinions and our perspectives are shaped by the people with whom we are living. For instance, I'm living in a family or I'm living in a society. So whatever I think, whatever the thoughts I'm having, so those thoughts are coming from my family, from my social background, and as well as from economic background, and from my neighbors as well. So whatever I think, those thoughts are coming from them. So I cannot be thinking completely in a free way because I'm having those perceptions, I'm having those kinds of biases in that. If I want to be totally free, I can't be because there was a very famous rational thinker whose name was Max Weber, who thinks or who says that we can't be thinking completely in a neutral way because we have some biases which affects our speaking, which affects our opinions. So it's like it's not completely like possible, but if we want to think in a free way, then we have to be a bit neutral. We can't be neutral, but we have to try to be a bit neutral, and we have to put our perspective in a neutral way that whatever is happening or whatever I want to do I think that it is important for me, or do I think that it is important what I'm going to do, or what is I'm doing. So I feel like in the short, I would say we can't be totally free. Our perspectives and opinions are shaped by the people, but we can think a bit more in a free will if we want to think in a neutral way, not completely, but in somehow. That's all.
So whatever you do every single day, is that free will or not? Or it is mixture of both?
It's mixture of both, I would say, not completely free because, for instance, if I want to do something, it is shaped by my family, whatever I'm having at my home. For instance, if I want to do something, I can't be doing that completely because I have some responsibility of my parents, of my social background. I can't be destroying that. So if I want to do something, I have to think 100 times that then I will be doing.
Okay, you joined this VC. Was it free will?
That free will. I would say yeah, because these are the little choices which we make to improve ourselves. So here it is not, I would say that any biases, but yeah, like little, because I want to improve myself. So I joined this. So yeah, I can say it's free will here.
But I believe yesterday I dropped a message. I tagged you there. You saw that message. Probably you thought that I should join. So it is not free will. I forced you subconsciously to join it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? For instance, if I want to improve myself, I will be joining here. Or if I don't want to join, your perception will not work here, right? If I don't want to improve myself, isn't it?
Probably you will do any other work which you have to do, like studies or do some other work, because you have to do that. That's why you will not join it.
Yeah, that's why I completed and I joined at 9 because you arranged at 8:50 and I joined at 9:3, right? Because that was my will because I had that time work.
Okay, according to you, what is free will? Now you have to define it. It is definition.
Okay, in simple, I'm not going to exaggerate it in simple, but free will is like whatever we are doing from inside. There is no any other's opinion in that. For instance, if I want to improve myself, I will be improving myself. If I want to destroy myself, I will be destroying. So whatever is coming from inside, that is free will. And that's not possible, I feel, because always we have biases. So that's the free will in short.
Okay, you said, if I wish, I can improve myself. If I want, I can destroy myself. It is up to me. It depends on me.
Exactly.
Why it depends on you? For example, you want to make yourself better physically, mentally. You do exercise every single day. You eat right food. You drink water. You sleep well. Because you think it is your choice. It is your free will. But here, I think it is not your choice. You want to be a good person physically, mentally, because you have learned it from somewhere. Someone told you, books taught you, any video, your parents, your teachers. So I believe it is not free will. It is someone's choice. They imparted it into your mind. They trained you for years. That is why you are doing this thing. On the other side, there are some people who take some drugs. They learned these things from their friend circle, from others. So again, it is not their free will. Someone taught them those things subconsciously, and currently they are following them. Am I right?
You are completely right that I have already told that whatever we are thinking right now, our perceptions are shaped by the society in which we are living. So it's correctly, totally right. I didn't deny that.
So we can say free will does not exist?
Yeah, because yes, we are social human and we can't be thinking in isolation, because if we are living in isolation, we won't be having any word. We won't be speaking any single word, right? So you can say.
Okay, thank you very much, ASR, for having your time. You really spoke some good points, nice points. 5 minutes are over. It was great to listen to your perspectives. Thank you very much. Now, who wants to be next? Yeah, my pleasure. Now, who wants to be next? You have 5 minutes. You can talk about free will. You can share your own opinions. Just unmute yourself. I think today no one is ready. Yesterday here were some people talking a lot, but today I can't see them. Today they haven't used their free will to join this.
I think they are afraid from you just because you stand alone in a single side, that there is no free will exist. Everything is written by the destiny and everything is fixed. And
No. I don't
of
believe
us
everything is written. I don't say everything is written.
That's good, and that's also my perception is.
Yeah, please.
Okay, guys, let me share you my perspective, soldier.
Okay, continue.
Okay, yesterday, the first thing was recently where I was thinking about, did I have a free will or not? So that's why I was asking you guys, do we have a free will? But today, and in my mind, it's grow like I am convinced, like by the community, by the society, our mind structured, whatever we do is someone's someone's thoughts are in that thing, in our actions. But now, like from let me share you from my life. Like the religion I am right now is, like I can say I am the only one who chose it. So I can say that it is by free will. So let me say you like uh to accept and live with Jesus Christ. There is no one in my family doing these things, and I'm the only one who belongs to this religion. So you cannot you would ask me like another person, your family or as a relative or friends may preach to you, but there is no one who did it. But of course, I hear about some gospel news and like that. But the decision is up to me. Like there's a lot of person who hear about gospel, about Jesus Christ, but didn't decide about to live with him. So Jesus himself said that if you will come to me and I can pull out your burdens and I will give you my peace and joy. So he said this like he didn't forcefully pull any persons to him. So now I want to experience it, and I accepted Jesus Christ as my savior, and my life was changed actually. It is transformed entire my life. So I can say I choose myself in this decision. But also there are some things I cannot like do in myself. As yesterday's debate's conclusion, like it suggests that we are not in the free will. So like I'm now I'm not definitely said there is a free will exists, but in this perspective, yeah, it is my free will. But uh, it's kind of a mixture, as you said earlier.
So you believe it is our life is a mixture of free will and like someone forcing us to do something subconsciously,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. There is no one,
Okay.
yeah, who forcefully push my heart to accept Jesus Christ as my savior.
Nice.
So this,
You know, earlier you mentioned this, I belong to this religion because it was my free will. No one forced me to do something, but yeah, I read some gospels, some books, some points, and then I started following this religion. So I believe it was not your free will. It was those books and those gospels who affected you, who made you think that it is true religion, it is the right religion.
yeah, look, soldier, like everybody, or I may not say everybody, but most of the people hear about the gospel news about
Wait,
Jesus
I
Christ,
know,
but
I know
doesn't
you.
decide to accept
I
him.
have,
Yeah,
I have also read a lot of gospels from this religion, but I don't follow it. So it is
okay.
not like I don't follow it. There is a reason. I will not say it is my free will not to follow it, but there is a reason. Probably I follow something else, and I feel that is good. I don't say your one is bad, but I feel mine was it is nice for me. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't harm me. It doesn't make me feel like coward or something different. That's why I don't follow the one which you follow. So I will say it is not my free will to not follow those ghost fellas, your religion. It is because someone has influenced me, something influenced me for years. It trained my mind like your mind was trained by those gospels. That's why they affect you more because you are aligned with those things, those lessons. So it is not your free
Look,
will.
before I come to Jesus, I follow other religions. Like, so in that religion, why I have there's a lot of things I hear about, and also there is many people who come to Jesus right now at this moment who accept Jesus. So do you think that even in the age of 14, 15, in their old ages, they change their mind and come to Jesus? Like, so what does that mean? Does that mean they're a person who completely didn't hear about Jesus, accept him and live a joyful life? How about
They they
so?
accepted that religion because books influenced them. Some scholars influenced them.
Yeah,
Some pointers influenced them. That's why.
you
So
have
here,
all already read about gospel. You said that
mm,
you also read, but you didn't follow
mhm,
it.
mm.
So it is your free will that you didn't choose Jesus Christ. You know?
No, see, it is not like I don't follow, I don't choose. I follow everything, whatever is right. Whatever is right, I follow that. But here, the thing is, I don't follow Christianity. Why? Because I'm already occupied. I'm already living my life happily. I just do it. I just do my work, whatever I do. But maybe tomorrow, if I will get more influenced with those gospels, maybe I will start following what you follow if it affected me. At that time, it will not be my free will. It will be the will of those gospels, the will of those books. I cannot say it was my free will. That's why I started following Christianity. No.
Okay, like in Bible also there's many verses like choose this day whom you will serve. So God puts two options whether to follow him or not. So
Mhm.
he doesn't forcefully want to obey him. So he makes us to live like a free person in the free will. He gives us a free will, but in a certain
What,
way, as you said, yes,
mhm. What is definition of free will?
free will, as we talked a lot. So if someone's forcefully uh, like makes you to do something, whatever they want, yeah, this is the definition of free will. But
So,
God didn't God didn't want me to do or to choose whatever he wants. He gave me an option whether to follow him or not. So I choose to
and
follow him. But
we
there's
see
a lot of
better,
person in this world that didn't follow him. He gave
I got
also
it.
the choice.
Beta, do you believe your every opinion, your every thought that is shaped by your surroundings, by the people with whom you surround, by the books, by the teachers? Do you believe in it?
Yeah, I believe.
So, means if you are currently good person, you are a good person because you read good books, you surrounded yourself with right people, you were having good teachers, good parents. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think? No, tell me, am I right? Yes or not?
Partially, I cannot decide. Like, look,
What is the second part? Why partially?
okay, if you say like, it's a bit of personal thing. Like,
Mhm.
most of your family maybe like good families or something like that. But no, let me come to my family. My father, he was a drug addicted and something like that. And I raised up from my childhood up to now with him. But now, when I see my life, I, I'm like learning my school in a great university. I work my self, and if you say like surrounding affects us, why didn't he affects me? Like I know every surrounding will affect you, but it is your choice. I choose to be a great man. I choose to be not to be like him. So I live this
Why don't you take
life, and
drugs? Why don't you take
because
drugs?
I choose not to be to take that drug.
You know why you don't take drugs? Because gospel told you not to take drugs.
Yeah, gospel was come after he like
But
Einstein.
science told you not to take drugs. Books told you
You
not to take
soldier,
drugs.
soldier.
It is
I know
not.
where you are going. I know where you are
Mhm,
going. I know what thoughts come to your mind. I didn't
mhm,
deny it. The society, culture, and community, and the book I have read affects my life and my mind. But now what I am saying is, there is something that in your heart to choose what is good and bad. It's a
mhm.
mixture of
And
something like
okay,
God
got it.
served you to follow him or not, or to be good or a great man or not a great man.
Let me
Listen.
say something on this. I think that anything in our society that when we understand it truly from a scientific perspective, from a logical perspective, then we are like more comfortable to follow that thing because we understand that thing properly. And if we don't understand a certain thing, a certain situation, a certain condition, then we try to seek something that works. Not truly that we understand it, but something that works in it. And when you see that religion is working there, or not only religion, anything, any idea, any ideology, any concepts that is working there, we try to kind of follow it without questioning it because it is not something that is not tested. Many people have followed and worked for them, so most probably it will work for me as well. And this is the thought of people who follow something which they don't truly understand well, because they need something to, like, they need something where they can hold on, like they need a ground to stand. So this is, I think that this is the main or core reason that and there is something like there are more ideas and more concept and more things below this, like this is something which is tip of the iceberg. So in this, people just accept the things without questioning it, because like we have to understand that humans, like everything is working on the survival instinct. And yeah, I know I've repeated it many times because this is the core that I have reached, and there is, like, I can see things from this perspective and it makes sense. So most probably it is true. I don't know it is true or not, but it makes sense for humans. So it is true. Like, I have not seen a billionaire who don't follow this, and I have not seen a poor who don't follow this. So it works for everyone. We are humans and we have something which is out of our control, and that is our own biology. We can't fight against it because it is, let's say, uneditable programming or something that we can't edit it. We can just understand it, but let's say understand it from we're standing a little far from it and we are observing it, but we can't really change that thing. And all this free will idea,
What
and
we, Devans, can you explain what we cannot change?
that is our genetics, our evolution, that how it is evolved, how we are evolved, is it based on like survival. So everything we do, like believing something or just accepting anything or thinking, our own thinking is just based on this, like to save more energy and to do maximum things. Then like questioning everything requires a lot of energy, and it's a mental effort that people just ignore it and bypass it by accepting these shortcuts and these stories, this religion thing and these ideas. I'm not saying whatever I'm saying is, it is not to offend anybody, it is just my belief maybe, or a scientific from a scientific perspective, that whatever we think is not really like because it's true or something. We think in a way to save maximum energy and to do something. So whatever that we are saying, discussing and everything, this right now, it is something which is related to it. We just blindly accept something which is working because it saves our energy. Yeah. And we cannot change it. Our thinking and our whole bias, human bias, we say that everything revolves around this thing, particular thing. And this is why there are hypocrisy and these kind of things, that people talk good and accept anything as long as it is working in favor of them, and when it starts to work against them, they just change their um, let's say their ground or their party. They change their ideology. They even though they know that what they're believing might be wrong, but they say it is true as long as they are working for them, and they start saying it is not good or means it is wrong if it is stops working for them. But there are some extreme cases as well. So this is a general case, like works for most of the people in our society. So yeah, continue.
Yeah, wonderful. See, I have a thought. If I'm a father and I have a kid, he is currently 1 year old, I'll put that kid in a room, in one hall for 20 years. I will not provide him access to social media, access to people. I will not talk with him. I will just provide him food only and just that room where he can sleep. Even I will keep there some toys, but he will not be in contact of people for 20 years. He will be all alone. Now, what will happen? First thing is, after 20 years, when he will come out of that room, that hall, he will not be able to communicate with people because he don't know what language is. He will not be able to differentiate between what is, yeah, to some extent he can differentiate this right wrong based on what he has thought for those 20 years. Definitely, everyone has mind. That person has also mind. And based on his thoughts, he will differentiate what is right and what is wrong. But he cannot understand most of the things. Now, here what happens? If he will come out of that room and a car will approach towards him, he has never seen any car. He will try to be in front of that car. And, we people, we will not do it, but he will do it. Probably he will do it because he doesn't know that if this car will come and hit me, it will kill me, because he never saw this murder. He never saw the death of any person. He never heard about accidents. So he's new to these things. So, like, we can say like it is his free will to be in front of that car, but actually it is not his free will to be in front of that car. It is what has influenced him. Now currently nothing influenced him. So for his mind to be in front of car is okay. It is not his free will. It is just the opinion, the thought which he has learned by himself in those last 20 years when he was in Rome. So we cannot say like whatever he do is free will. Nothing is free will. Whatever he is doing after 20 years is the choice which he has learned, the opinions which shaped him. Now there are no opinions, there are no people, but we have mind. This mind shapes some thoughts and we then follow those thoughts. For example, Beta is following one religion, any other person is following other religion. He is following this religion for the last 20 years. Now it shaped him. Similarly, the person who was in Rome, his thought shaped him. And currently he is doing that. Now tomorrow someone will come and he will teach him that like it is not good to be in front of car. It can kill you and eventually it will lead to death and it is harm for you. So what he will do, he will learn, he will accept, yes, it is not right. So next time he will not be in front of car. Now again, it is not his free will not to be in front of car. He may say it is my free will. No, someone taught him. Probably he learned it from others. Probably he learned it from videos, from books. To be in front of car, to be in the middle of road is not good. Similarly, after some time, he will like go in any church. So he will see some people following some good rituals. He will start following Christianity. Now, it is not his free will to be a Christian. Those people influenced him, or those people in church, or some Christian scholars, or some books, or some videos influenced him to be Christian. Maybe after then 2 years, he will enter into a mosque and he will get influenced with some Muslims, like they are following some good rituals, they are kind to each other, they are happy, they pray 5 times a day, they do this. Now again, it is not his free will to change that religion and convert to this one. No, something influenced him. Probably it was any person, the behavior of an Islamic guy. So it influenced him. So he became Muslim. Similarly, after 10 years, he will now enter in a temple and he will see people again doing some good things. His mind will change again and he will start following Hinduism. So again, it is not his free will to follow Hinduism. We generally will say it was his free will, or he will say it is my free will, but it is not. It is because something influenced him. It is because maybe the previous religion, the people from that very religion, they were hurting him. So he thought the religion is bad because people are treating him badly. Now he converted his religion and he is now the part of another religion. So it is not free will. It is because someone influenced him subconsciously. Similarly, Beta, his family is not following the things which he is following because the things didn't influence them. They influenced Beta. Those lessons influenced Beta. He like those lessons, they aligned with the core values of ethics, with the morality, with right things. So that is why he believed it is good. Now, if Beta will currently say, it is my free will to follow Christianity because it is true religion, Jesus is God, this is that, there are gospels, it's my free will. It is not. Something influenced him. Maybe not his parents, maybe not his friends, but there is something. Maybe subconsciously, indirectly, he learned from people. So it is not free will. The definition of free will is when you do something without pressure of anything, without force of anything. But if something is forcing and pressuring you subconsciously, so that is not your free will. I join this VC every single day. It is not my free will. Something is subconsciously forcing me. Something is subconsciously pressuring me to do it. Whatever I do every single day, I wake up every single morning at 6, at 7, at 8. It is not my free will. I have to do something. That thing is pressuring me to wake up and do this work. I sleep at 12, at 1, at 11. Something is subconsciously pressuring me to sleep at that time. So if I will sleep late, it is not my free will. I'm doing some work or I'm talking to someone. So that thing is subconsciously pressuring me not to sleep early. So that's my conclusion. So I believe free will does not exist. Something is just, yeah, even sleeping is not free will.
So the thing
And
is,
so I
If we
totally get your idea, and I am also like I also support your idea. But for as there is a little thing that you will choose, like we are not a robots, we are not a programmed creatures.
we are,
You
we
know,
are.
do you think
Yeah,
also that?
I'm not saying philosophically or something. I'm saying literally we are programmed robots, but biological ones.
No, I don't think that.
I have
I don't
proof.
think
I
that
can I
we
can
are
prove
we
your point. Can you
our
prove
DNA
your
we
is
can
point?
flooded.
we may
Hey,
influence
Beta.
it by someone. Like
Hey,
as
Beta.
earlier
Beta.
I said
Hey,
about my
hey,
story. There is
Beta.
influence, there is exposure.
Listen, I'm
Exposure.
saying that
I
I
am not
can prove my
denying that.
point. Can you prove your point?
Okay.
If you can prove, then we can talk about it. If you cannot, then it is just an assumption, and you have
Okay, just
to.
let me say 1 minute and you will continue. Like, soldier, you were saying influence. We are influenced. Yeah, we are influenced without without exposure in something. What we will choose if someone serve you something to eat, whether two meals, you will choose one thing, right? So in your idea, the things that you choose are came from your past experiences, and if your mother makes a good meal, if you feel like it is the same and much, that food is much with your past experience, you will take it all by its protein much in and so on. So now there is a small thing that in your heart when it is not forcefully like you will choose, but yeah, influence it, but you choose it freely. I don't know how to understand
Given a
my
real.
idea, but I cannot conclude it doesn't
Okay,
exist
okay.
like free will.
Let me believe. Let me make you believe on this. So it is
Okay,
not something
can
abrupt
you
or
raise your
something.
mic, Devansh? I didn't.
Okay, let me disable the noise suppression. So okay, I think now it's okay.
Your voice is a bit.
Now it's okay. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so I know, you know that on 25th January, I really given a thought on this, and I have written like I like a little for 5 or 6 pages or core about this. I try to think about this. What is this? Everything people think about and do this things which is not making any sense. Why they are doing this? And I try to really get to the deep of this. And what I concluded is that. That example that soldier gave is really close to it, and I started with that only. And how I started is, let's say a child is born, okay, so he's kept into a dark room. So there's a dark room, and I started with a free space. Like there are 5 senses in a human body, okay. So if any information a human body is getting any information from those 5 senses, it starts to build neurologically, it starts to build connections, it starts to see pattern. It is our programming. It is not something which we are doing consciously or manually. It is happening without our knowledge, and we are not doing this and interfering in that. It is happening like it is kind of programming. That's what I am saying. It is a programming that humans are a programmed being. We just feed on knowledge. So it was something like how I started is, suppose a human who is just born like just a fraction of seconds ago. He is born into a space, a dark space, where he cannot see anything, he cannot listen anything, he cannot smell anything, he cannot feel anything. And what is missed, like hearing or as something. So let's say our full 5 senses are, it is not getting any information. So what will happen in this scenario? But his body will biologically age. He will grow older with time, and he needs food to survive. Of course, he needs energy. So let's say he is given food. So he will try to get some information from it, that it tastes something like this. So his one sense is getting information, right? And in this case, he will try to build some idea about it. Like if it feels good, like it is tasty, it means it is supporting his survival. So it feels good to him. About all the idea of good and bad, it is like revolving around the survival only. How we feel something is good and something is bad, it depends if it is favoring our survival, like it is helping us. So we say that it is good. It is like
Okay.
our
Uh,
whole
Devang,
biology.
like I like junk food, but it's not good for my survival or not for my health.
Yeah, exactly. The big companies, they know this thing, and they have used this is kind of, they're exploiting this. We cannot change. So you know that it is not good because you have told that. I mean, somebody told you this thing, that it is not good, and that is science. But like for your body, if this feels tasty, this is like something that is like feels tasty to one of those sense. So it is something that for your body it is perceived as something which is favoring my survival. So it will naturally, without like your intervention, it will naturally see that thing as something good, quote unquote good. So if we like that analogy, that example, thought experiment, that body will grow and eventually die if we don't like, it is something, our body is programmed to take information from surrounding and do it best to survive. And other animals do this as well, like they are no different from ours. The thing which is different is a part of brain that is developed more, that is prefrontal cortex. Like other animals don't have this, and if they have, it is very underdeveloped. So humans use this to their survival only. So all the logical things we say, it is not something that is that human is kind of different. No, it is same as others. What he's doing, that he's using logic as survival, because that logic is more reliable, because you can see, understand that thing, so you can rely on that thing. But you cannot rely on something which you do not know. So what happens, that those who are like good in survival or something, like they can know what is good, really good for them. So they only rely on the things which they truly believe, and they kind of remain neutral about the things which they don't believe. And I am one of those, that if I understand something really, then only I believe on that. And if I don't understand that thing, then I do not say that it is bad or good. I just remain neutral about that thing. So I do not form any uh, uh, idea about it. I just keep it as okay, it might be true or it might be false. I do not know. So until I have information, and this is how we are programmed to do. But what happens that our biology sometimes takes over this prefrontal cortex because it is developed later than our the limbic system. So what happens that when we kind of it is more faster than the prefrontal cortex. That's why solving problem and doing things which requires really like cognition, requires more brain power, is slow, like playing chess or anything like solving maths or physics or this kind of things. It is slower, it is comparatively slow. And reflexes, like if you see something which is dangerous, so you that those are reflexes. Your body and our body is adopted have adopted this in a way that it automatically do the things which favors its survival. So it is not like ultimate survival. It is what believe that it is good, like that I didn't see the name, but somebody said that what that thing I know is bad for me, but you do this because you know. And that's the thing, that it is not something which is ultimate. It is something that we know, and we form our idea on the basis of that only. Like, so maybe what I'm thinking is totally wrong, okay, but if it is not only me, like everybody, what they're thinking is totally wrong. But if they are favoring their survival, it is like, if they know this is good, then they will follow it, and if they will know this is bad, they will not. And so it is like they are in a cage as long as they are believing that what they are believing is true. So some people might not just like, it is something scarier, right? Because we are like we are programmed, that is biases and everything, that everything which feels dangerous to us, we kind of, it starts itching inside us, like this is not good, this might be wrong. Like, we even start to call something wrong which is fully logical and visible in a front of yours, but we deny it because we just can't accept the thing which is true and dangerous. Like, if it is true and it is good, then we kind of believe it with full, or like with enthusiasm. But if it is like slightly not in our favor, then we start to in favor of survivals, then we start to question it, then we will do everything to just not see that thing, particular thing which is endangering us. And people find it creepy sometimes, because this is something which is like kind of, they come like, it is our bias is fighting against its own, because it's constructing something, and removing the blanket out of something, and see that.
Devansh, sorry to interrupt you, but like here you are saying something, na? So like making choice also comes under programming,
Of
making
course,
choice and selecting
yeah,
any food like
whatever,
any hot or cold food. It's not,
yeah, everything, our
it's not
whole
some.
thing. Yeah, a little word we choose, a little action we do, everything is kind of predetermined, you can say. It is all comes to this survival only, this surviving thing, what feels good, what feels bad. We do the things which feels good. It doesn't matter if it feels good for somebody else.
So earlier soldiers said like someone is trapped in the room for the 20 years. Later on he came outside. So he saw the car and he goes to like chase the car or came to front of the car, right? So it's his free will or it's his program for that.
See,
Uh,
there is no free will. Okay, so why here he's doing this? It is because it is out of curiosity, and curiosity is something that humans are good at, and this is why
Yes,
they are
but like in the curiosity, you can run also, right? Like yesterday we had a chat like if lion came, like you will run or you will stay there
because
only.
you have knowledge.
So it's his
Yeah.
free will, right? So that's the
No,
reason
no,
he
no,
thought
no.
to he
Listen,
thought to
because
chase that car
listen,
and he thought
I
to go
understood.
to take that car.
I understood all
Did
right.
you get my point?
I think I told this while I was saying this all, that it only works if you know that, like you know that lion is dangerous for you, then you will run. If you don't know it is dangerous or not dangerous, it is good or bad or something, you will not run. You will try to understand it, what it is really dangerous or good or bad or all these things. And if that child do not know that standing in front of a running
Yes,
car.
but like he's 20 years old, still he don't know any knowledge about the outside and he don't know the language, he don't know the anything. But still he's curious, like he's willing to like chase that car or he willing to like his free will taste like you can check that car, right? Otherwise if he is programmed, then he will say stay like that only, stay that seat and sit there only, right? I believe that his free will only considered him like saying that like let's see that car and how it works, like like that.
Yeah, if he feels that I can die from this, then he will run. Like if he feels that thing is dangerous, it is not compulsory that that thing is truly dangerous or not. It is only limited if he believes it. Like if he really believes, maybe let's say there is a kind of something very good that humans see. What a flower? Okay, so we see that flower is something which is kind of which related to something good. Okay, so in this case, oh, oh, that flower is we do not know really if it is good or bad. There are some bad flowers as well. They are something toxic. They are toxic. They can kill us. But a general idea that what we believe, if somebody do not know that flowers can be toxic as well, then he might get killed. So what happens here? We believe what like we really know. So in this case, that person who is standing, that child, he might be 20-year-old, but he do not have information. He do not know the world yet. So it will be something like, let me pick you up, okay, and put it into a world, like remove the earth and put it you into somewhere where you don't have idea about like the things there. Okay, so you know, like how on earth your surrounding, you know that's why you are able to cooperate it and adjust your way yourself in a way that you can survive here. Okay, so if I pick you up and put it somewhere in another world, you do not know the things, so you are just a 1-year-old or 0-year-old there, nothing new. Like that's the same here, that 20-year-old biological person is he do not have any information about the earth. So what happens that 20-year-old is something like 0-year-old, so he do not know anything. You understand, I guess.
Yes, yes,
Let's
I
also
totally
add.
like, yeah. So like here, Devansh, I have one doubt. Like here, if we consider like 20-year guy or some random guy, like normal guy, but he's do smoking and drinking. Just for argument purpose, I am saying. So he started some drinking and smoking. Still, he knows like it is injurious to health. Still, he's doing that one. It's his free will, right? He's choosing to stay like. Those are not habits, like habits are different, right?
Okay.
Like so I
Uh,
in my like I am saying like that, like if there is a good thing and bad thing, still he choose one thing, like instead of good he choose some bad thing.
okay.
It comes under free will, right?
It's our hormones, bro. Like they are programmed for surviving us. Like if you
It
do
is
good work,
making you
you
feel
will
good.
feel a good hormone.
Yeah.
But if you smoke anything, then you will also feel that hormone, because of that corrupt your minds and release that hormone. That's the thing. Like dopamine is
Yes. I totally agree with
So
Augie.
in this case,
So
what
that's
happens?
the reason, right? That's the reason he choose to smoke to release that hormone. And like everybody, some few guys watch porn for those like their entertainment purpose. Few guys watch some movies, and few guys do this kind of things, right, for their entertainment purpose. So the choosing this wrong direction is also comes under the free will, and choosing the correct direction like praying 5 times or going church or going temple comes under good things. Choosing this one is their free will, and choosing this one for the dopamine or for anything. You can say for the dopamine, many people do smoking. For the relaxation, many people do the alcohol. So these are their free wills, right?
It
You
depends
can
on
understand it as
influence.
a
Like
thumb rule
what
that if something
thing
is
has
making
more
you
influence.
feel bad, then it is not good. And this is thumb rule, okay? If something is making you feel bad, it's not good for your survival, biology. And if it is making you feel good, then it is something which is good for your survival. And what in this case that person is taking any substance which is ultimately eventually gonna make him die, but still he is taking it because for that event, for that particular time, it is making him feel good. And that is your prefrontal cortex, your logical brain understand this. But what happens is your brain are like they're in many parts, so understand it like your biological brain, the limbic system, it is like it don't understand what is truly good or truly bad. If it is making it feel
Yes,
good.
Devansh, like he is not influenced in any other ones, like he is not controlled by any other ones. He's doing that thing for his own, like own dopamine, own satisfaction. So it comes under this free will only, right?
Okay, I have a like perspective that influence depend, like influence have their quantity. Like I believe in my parents more than any stranger. Influence have more quantity. So that's the reason you choose a thing, you choose to believe at thing A or thing B. As in case you are choosing smoking or going gym, so they are totally different thing. But if you tried both, then you will know like this one feels more good, then you will choose this because it have more influence in your mind.
Okay, but like yeah, here I was saying like that you got my point, right? Like choosing choices, it comes under free will. Like if you have two things, you can do good thing or bad thing or some neutral thing, but you choose to do one thing only, so it comes under your free will, right? So I am saying that one. So and also you can say what we say. uh,
Your voice was breaking, can you please speak again?
yes, yes, only. So I was saying that only like taking choice, like choosing some instead of doing one thing and doing another thing is our free will, comes under free will, right? So I am asking that one only. So if
Okay,
you said like you said it will
so
release your hormones and it will give you dopamine hormone, you said like that. So for that dopamine hormone also we choose this thing. So for the relaxation we choose uh, to do smoke. Few people do smoke for the relaxation. So if we ask why you do smoking, they will say like it gives me some relaxation from the busy work and busy pressure. So for the relaxation also he took the injuries, the like danger things, that is the comes under the free will, right?
okay, your point was he can go gym to relax or he can smoke to relax.
Yes,
So
yes, yes. Yes, so the choosing between two things, like as you said, like there are two things. So you can go to gym or you can go to walk or run, or you can do some this bad things. So you choosing instead of this one to this. So it's his or her choice, right?
okay, so change, like okay, you are thinking from, you have two choice. Think after it, like you made one, then you will realize it was influenced. When you are at a choice, then you will thought it's a free will. But when you made a choice, like you choose to smoke, then you will realize, oh, it's like pre-coded. So let's back the soldier's kid from that room, and if you give him a cigar, then he will be addicted from it because it's encoded in his DNA that if you smoke nicotine or smoke cigarette, it will give him good pleasure because it's in his DNA. So he will choose it instead of gym. He don't know because gym release a very little amount of dopamine. So he will choose more dopamine because he have no data about anything. So he will choose more. He will go with pleasure. So that's the thing. Think after choosing that thing.
Okay, but here the free will works for the normal people, right? Like we can't consider the kid which who is in the room. So we are talking about the normal people who can who can communicate to people, who can roam in the cities or in the world. They can choose anything, right? Like if there is no free will, then how can you give the responsibility for their crime or for their good deeds? Like if we thought like a soldier did something wrong, so if there is no free will, then how can you be tell like he's responsible for that one? He do because of his free will. Without the free will he can't do, right? If he programmed, then he can't do such things, right?
Yeah, it blew our mind. There's no good people or there's no bad people. Depends on their surrounding, depends on their way people became good or people became bad. So if there's no free will, then they are
Yes,
really.
Augie. I totally agree with that point. Like, there is no good people, there is no bad people. Like, it's influenced things. Okay, that till that I agree with you. But after that, like, choosing the destination path, like what we are doing, what we are thinking, what we are gonna do, is our free will, right? Like, so many told, like, many people do, like yesterday he said, like, terrorism, about terrorism. So there are many influencers who influence the terrorism, but the person who choose after that comes under the free will, right? He choose to promote that, he choose to stop that. Comes under the free will, right?
Okay, you said he can choose both of them, but think after he made a choice, like I choose to be a terrorist. Why
No,
I choose?
he's not programmed. Like he's influenced. So influenced, is not under control. You suggested, like let me tell you the live example. Like yesterday, soldiers paid me to prepare something and give me the session, but like he tried to influence me for the argument purpose. I am saying he tried to influence me, but it's my free will that I need to check my times and I need to make the. So, you said something programming. Can you enable your mic, Soldier?
So just speak something.
I missed that message. Like he said something. So anyway, like
Okay,
he tried to influence me. Yeah,
wait.
Soldier.
So I was saying this thing. Like earlier, you said if there is any terrorist, he
Mhm.
got influenced. That is why he is now the part of that group. So
Yeah,
if he is
yes.
getting now, if he is
Mm,
influenced and he
mm,
follow now that path because of that influence, it means
mm,
he is
mm.
programmed by that person, by the talks of that person. So now he chooses to take gun and kill some innocents.
Mhm.
So technically, someone is
Mm.
forcing him to do it subconsciously. They trained him for it.
He-
It
Yeah,
was not
till
his
that.
free will.
Yeah, till that you are
Listen,
correct, Soldier. Like someone is influencing the person to do some bad things. Okay, till that you are correct. Like it's for influencing the people. After that, like the choosing the path, like I totally need to do this thing or I need to be a good person. He's choosing these two paths. That's depends upon his free will, right? So I
no,
am
no,
saying
it
that
doesn't
one.
depend on free will. It depends upon past influence. It depends upon knowledge which you have learned from books or people. Nothing is free will. Whatever you choose to follow, whatever you choose to keep in your mind, every talk you do, it is not your free will. You have learned it or someone taught you.
So like in the Hinduism, there is a karma thing, right? Like if you do anything, it will reflect to you. So it's
We
also
have talked
like
with See, we had talked about those things. We had talked. You are new to this member, but we had talked about those things in length. Some days before, we were talking about mythology.
Okay.
Like there
Okay.
are
Okay.
there
So,
there are
yeah.
some stories in a religion, like karma, like other things, like
Hmm.
or some other stories. Let us not go to that part. We
Okay.
do
Okay.
not
So,
practically see those things. They are mentioned in
hmm.
books. Let's talk here
Yes.
practically, whatever we see. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So in that case, like I want to, like I took that one to share my argument like that. So like here, if it reflect, like for the argument purpose, I'm saying if karma will reflect you, if we say that
Mhm.
like that now, so then the free will also come there, right? Like if you are choose to do good things will reflect you. If you choose to do bad things, then bad things will reflect you, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
my point. Like if you are choosing from good and bad is your free will, like you are doing good things, like for someone doing smoking also good, they will think like this is good thing for me. Why? Because I am getting dopamine. So that's his free will, like he's thinking like that. And for someone going waking early morning 5 o'clock and going to mosque, praying 5 times a day, like after coming that and doing job and going to gym, this is his daily routine. So it comes under good things, but it's his free will, right?
No, going to gym is not free will. You go to gym because you want to build a body, you want to be physically fit because books told you, science told you, your parents told you, or any YouTuber told you that you need to be physically strong. Those people who are physically strong, they are more confident, they are able to take some weights, they can do other things. So they are influenced. Similarly, the people who do good deeds, if you do good deeds, if I do good deeds, it is not my free will. I do good deeds because someone taught me, someone influenced me, and if something is influencing me, that's not my free will. I cannot do good things by my own. If I will be in a room after 20 years, I will come out, probably I will do other things. Are you getting me?
Okay, where he gone? I guess. Okay, oh, I have another theory. Like you have two choices. You can go to gym for relaxation or do smoke to relaxation, and both choices are affected by somebody. Like
Yeah.
one of your friend said, "Do smoke. It feel good," and one of your friends said, "Go to the gym. It will build your muscle." Now your question is, it's on yourself what you choose. Am I right? So you will choose who have more influence quality. Like if
Yes.
your best friend say go to the gym, so you will go to the gym because your best friend have more influence quality. So choices are like every choices are influenced. We choose the choice who have more influence capacity or who has more influence power.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, actually, earlier here, we have other people too. We should give them opportunity, as we had talked a lot. Radha was earlier trying to say something. So, Radha, you can unmute yourself.
I want to say that earlier I also believe that whatever I do, it's my free will. But after listening to all you from today or yesterday, what I learned is that our thinking is shaped by environment, influenced by the people whom we lived with, and the content we consume. In today's time, most of the people are influenced by social media, and the thing is, whenever we have to do something, we have two choice. Every time, most of the case, we have two choice. One, somewhere one is good for us and other is bad for us, and then we think whatever we choose is our free will, but it is not, because it's shaped by the things we learned by, because someone taught us that it is good for us, it is bad for us. No one learned the from birth, and that's what I'm saying. And there is no free will, but yeah, there is a will which we considering as a free will, because what I'm if we can take an example of a small child. We see if he get burned, so he learned that after touching this thing I get hurt, so he will not do that. So these things comes from our environment, comes from our experience, and what we learned. Thank you.
Yeah, it was great to listen to you. So, earlier Augie told that the weightage of influence, it finally decides our movements, our actions. For example, if one friend influenced us for taking some drugs, other one influenced us to go to gym. Now here, the weightage of influence matters. If a guy who is trying to take us to gym influenced us more, or we got more influenced, we will try to do that. Or if the second guy, he influenced us more, we will try to follow him. So in our life, whatever we do, it depends upon influence and the weightage of influence. Beta isn't here. Yeah, he is here. Now earlier he said some people follow Christianity, some don't follow. Those who don't follow, many among them are those who know many rules about Christianity. Now why they don't know? Again, it is the weightage of influence. Probably some other religion influenced them more than Christianity. Probably atheism influenced them more than Christianity. That's why they are not following Christianity. So that is the thing. Whatever we do, whatever we think, whatever we talk, it is influenced by someone, by something. So free will does not exist,
So
according to me.
Influencing is not under controlling, right, soldier?
Again, here, again, it depends. See, you said influence is under control. I don't take drugs, but I have seen people taking drugs. I don't take cigarettes, but I have seen people taking cigarettes. I don't eat junk food, but I have seen people taking junk food. Now, I don't follow them. Now, you can say it is free will, like you are not following those people, so it is free will. But it is not free will. There is now the weightage of influence. Good health influenced me more. Good habits influenced me more. So again, it is like that.
Soldier, I consider as
Your voice is breaking. You are
right.
not audible.
I like I shifted to mobile data. Like before, I was in Wi-Fi. Like now, voice is clear.
Yeah, now it is clear.
Okay, okay. So I was saying like that. Like if I have the knowledge of both things, like good things and bad things, like I know what is the like consequences of doing smoking and alcohol, and what is the consequences of doing gym and running. So I have two choices, right? It's my free will. There is a free will, right? Like I can choose this one or that one. So I
No, it
had
is
a
not free
breakup,
will.
and now I can do like I had a breakup recently. So then I choose to like go to gym, or I choose to start smoking, drinking. This is my free will, right? I can choose anything. So
No, it
my
is not.
argument is that one. So I
Uh,
choosing from two things is comes under free will, right or wrong?
no, it is wrong, and I will tell you how. For example, if I was in love with a girl for last 10 years, now yesterday she left me. I have two choices, either to take cigarettes or to go gym. You know what will I do? I will do what I have learned. If I have only these two choices, I will do what influenced me more. Now, if I am with gym freaks, I will go with gym. If I am with those who take a lot of cigarettes, I will take cigarettes because probably my mind understands this way that cigarette is the solo problem. So that is why I will take cigarettes. On the other side, if I see gym people, they are happy, my mind will think that gym makes us feel happy. And so influence matters. It is not free will. Those people are subconsciously forcing me for that thing, not directly, but indirectly.
Okay, so I was saying, so technically there is no good person or no bad person. It's all upon their surrounding. Am I right?
Yes.
Guys, in my entire family, everybody has a habit to get up early in the morning. Like they get up
Hmm?
near 6 or 7. But
Mhm.
in my all bloodline, only I am habitual to getting up late.
Hmm.
Like I am to go to office near 9:30, and
Hmm.
I am habitual to get up early, not early. We can say mostly I'll get up after 8:30 or around 8:15. So
Okay.
is it is my free will, or I am influenced with somebody, like, because there is nobody who taught me that I am to get up this late.
Okay. Nice. I will tell you. See, first of all, every day you wake up at 8:50 because you have to leave for office. You have to reach there at 9:30. So, whether it is free will or not, according to me, it is not free will. The reason why it is not free will, because they are now your habits. You have developed these habits over time. Your office timing is telling you that you have to come here at 9:30. So you think subconsciously, why to wake up at 7? And maybe most of the time is you sleep late. Your sleep schedule is also telling you that you need good sleep. I also wake up late sometimes, most of the times, because I sleep late. The reason why I wake up late, because my health is telling me that if you will sleep less, it will affect your life for the long run. After 20 years, you will then regret. That's why I sleep till late. Probably your mind is also thinking this way, that if you will wake up early in the morning, probably you will get less amount of sleep. So that is the first thing which is influencing you. Second thing, office timing. What will you do from 7 to 9? Probably your mind is saying there is nothing to do. So office timing is influencing you. So these are two factors here. There can be other factors too if we will dig deep. And also it is now your habit, and those habits are shaped by something, your office timing or your sleep. So it is not free will.
Uh, Actually, I have a lot of things to do in the morning or evening too. But the point is, I'm trying to reschedule this getting up timing. But the point is,
Hmm?
if I sleep at late, like 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. or 1 a.m., or whether I sleep on around 4 a.m., then still there is a psychology which is set by me myself, that I get up at 8:15 or 8:13 a.m. approximately. Earlier, I left the job for 6 months, and at that time, I have no pressure to get up at this time. But still, I wake up at that time only. And if I
Hmm.
trying to sleep at early, like 9 or 10 p.m., then still I'm to wake up at this time. So it's my free will that I'm choosing, that I have to wake up at that time. Nobody's forcing me, nobody's influenced me, and I have never thought anything from social media, from my friends, or from my family. So this is a practical example. I'm explaining you that this is going to happen.
Okay, so I have
Hmm.
a theory about it. So all your family wake up early, but you only wake up late. So
Yeah.
so once, okay, so if we get starting when the first day you wake up late, so you feel good, like you feel, oh, I'm slept well and it's good. Then you continue the cycle multiple days, and
Okay. Sorry to interrupt you, but it's not about good or bad. It's what my body wants, or it's like I'm getting habitual, or you can say I love to sleep more.
yeah, like you feel
Love.
good, and slowly it becomes your habits. And habit, if you want to change habit, it takes energy or time.
See, Bunny, you are saying I wake up late. Even if I sleep at 9, I will still wake up at 8. And
Yeah.
first of all, in most of the cases, probably sometimes you are sleeping early, as you mentioned. Many times you are sleeping late. And when you sleep early, still you wake up late. The reason is something is influencing you. When I say something is forcing you, it is not always any person or any video or any book. It is any other thing too, like your job. As I earlier said, your office timing is telling you like you have to reach here at 9:30, and then your mind is saying you let us sleep till 8:30, I have still time. So that is the simple. This thing is influencing you here. And now if you
Uh,
say I have other works also to do early in the morning, but still I sleep, the reason why you don't wake up early in the morning, either you get less sleep, or second thing is now it is your habit. You have developed your habit. You said I love sleeping till late. When you love something, it gives you pleasure. And when it gives you pleasure, then that pleasure is influencing you. You are sleeping for your pleasure, for that love. If I talk to a girl for 2 hours, I say it is my free will. No, her affection, her those talks, they are influencing me. They are attracting me every single day to talk with her, not to focus on my work. So it is influence. It is not my free will. Even loving someone is not free will. Nothing is free will. Even reading is not free will. Bathing is not free will. Brushing your teeth, that is not free will. Something is forcing you. Your teeth, you want to keep them clean and healthy for the rest of your life. So that thing is directing your actions currently. If you will think deep, guys, you will also reach to
Okay,
this very
can I ask you
conclusion.
something, Soldier?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I agree most of what you have talked about, but just let me ask you this question. If you compare Elon Musk with other people, what makes him different? Like, most of people, there are most of people who reads books like him, but he's the only one who is the number one wealthiest man in the world. So is that like he chose to be in that way, and he achieved that goal. So does not make sense if
I
you
have
have
read
the
the
free will.
biography of Elon Musk. I have read the biography of Elon Musk. It is a book written in 2024. It is, I think there are more than 500 pages in that book. And I learned one thing about Elon Musk, that Elon Musk is a man who is on mission. He says that I don't rest, and the reason why I don't rest, because I want to contribute something to this very world. I want to give something to this very world which world has never seen. That's why he has Mars mission. That is why he is focusing on other things too. He got electric cars. He has other things. He said, like earlier when he acquired X, Twitter, he told, I want to promote this freedom of speech. So he want to do something for the betterment. So that thing, that feeling of doing something great, getting something, remaining unique, like he wants to be a sort of person whom people will study after 100 years, whom people will study after 200 years in books. Now that thing, getting something new in the world, remaining famous forever, that thing is influencing him and forcing him every single day to do something great. Because even after his death, after 200 years, he will be read. He's the only one single guy currently on the face of planet who is doing something phenomenal. Like I cannot see any other person doing work the way, doing inventions, doing other things the way he is doing. You might have heard about his marriages. He has, in past, he had multiple wives and divorced with every wife. Why? Because he is focusing more on work. He was not able to give them time. Eventually, it lead to that separation. So the thing which is influencing him is the greed, the power to do something new in the world, to get something new in the world, to create something new. So that thing is influencing him. It is not his free will. Greed of something is forcing him.
Exactly. I like some people who are like good, really good in some technical fields, like Elon Musk and other people, they're just that little part is not much. Like they don't work from that part. They don't listen to that. They are some sort of like they fully work on their prefrontal cortex, and from prefrontal cortex, the um, like abstract ideas like love, emotion, like all those emotions don't really exist. Like not from a normal people's perspective. Like I'm talking about a general perspective, and their emotions is kind of different. They feel good in something else, like space, universe, those kind of vastness which they find hard to comprehend, and they try to pursue it, like to find the ultimate thing, like the meaning of ultimate meaning of life. And sometimes it just seems so random that they start to believe that the world is kind of just a simulation, a game, because there is kind of no end to it. So this is why.
Elon Musk himself says that we are living in the world which we are not controlling. Like he himself accepts that we had no free will.
Yeah, exactly. There are so much variables, so much randomness that is like you can only understand it from like biology and like the core. If you get to the core, then you will be able to like you will be able we can understand it from a tree example. If you are able to get to the roots and to the stems, then you will be able to see how like why branches and everything. Like these are the cores of how human works. And of course, like Elon Musk believe in game, not game theory, game like simulation, because these things are so kind of random that sometimes it is some like quantum mechanics. That's why I say like quantum mechanics is something like after on that day when we were talking about AI. When I was sleeping, I get an idea that what if AI is combined uh, uh, quantum mechanics, and then it forms consciousness like human have. It was so wild that I started to gather more knowledge about it, and then I thought that maybe consciousness is nothing but just this is quantum phenomena happening inside human mind. So maybe this is something like this is like ultimate things like above this normal human biases and everything. If we like overcome these things, then we will be able to see things. Or maybe AI will form emotions or biases as well after connecting with quantum mechanics and this consciousness thing, because it may develop, consciousness may develop if it combines with quantum mechanics, because quantum mechanics is, like it is also supports with randomness, because consciousness is kind of telepathy or something like omnipotent and omnipresent. It is everywhere. So maybe yeah, qubits are like zero and ones and at the same time both, and there are like many theory uncertainty principle and everything that like we cannot find the position and velocity or speed of a thing at the same time, and these are also limitations which kind of makes it more like it supports the idea of simulation, that world is a simulation, because the sometimes we reach to a core which don't make any sense. So that's why it is more easier to believe that world is a simulation than just to live
Okay. Okay, Devansh. Now I think we are running out of time. We have talked for more minutes, more than 1 hour and 30 minutes. So let's now finally ask this question to everyone. They can write in chat and then we will wind up this session. So let us begin with Devansh. Devansh, do you believe in free will? Yes or no? No explanation, only yes or no.
Um, I think I have given an explanation, and the answer is no.
Okay, now you can mute. Beta, do you believe in free will? Yes or no? Don't explain anything. Or you can write if you cannot unmute yourself. Do you believe in free will? Yes or no? Okay, Bunny, you can tell. Do you believe in free will? Yes or no? Don't say partial or
To an
something.
extent, I'll go with the mixed approach.
So you give more votes to what?
Like I think somewhere we can choose, and to an extent we are influenced with somebody or something. Then yeah,
Hmm?
of course there is no will. So it is exist or not as well.
So you are currently like agnostic person. In case of religion, is the people who are in confusion whether God exists or not. Similarly, you are here. I'm not fully sure. Okay, you are
You can
confusion. That is
say
why. Yeah, no worries. You can. Life is long. You have more years to on planet. You may realize other things later in life. So, Augie, what you believe? Yes or no?
No, I don't believe in it.
Okay, nice. And Sush, what you believe? Does free will exist or not?
Even I didn't include anything about it. So, could you give me just a 2 minutes?
We don't have 2 minutes. Okay, you can have 2 minutes. Later we will talk. Mute and think till then. Now let us say to S. Sekhar. Sekhar. Hi, buddy. Welcome. Do you believe in free will? You can write in chat if you cannot unmute yourself. Okay. W. Hey, W. You can unmute yourself. S. Banwala. Do you believe? Okay, these guys are not unmuting themselves. No worries. We had to wind up now this session. It was really wonderful. It was actually 2 days long session. I think we had talked about this topic for 3 hours or more than it, like 4 hours. I, to be honest, enjoyed it. I believe others also enjoyed it. The thing is not like we can be always same. Our perspectives can always be same. Our thoughts can always be same. That never happens. We have different life. My parents are different, my friends are different, my teachers are different, my community is different, the books I read is different, the girl I love is different, everything is different. So I cannot have thoughts like the way you have. You will have different thoughts because everything in your life is different than me. That's why sometimes these what we can say uh, conflict happiness in thoughts because we have read different sources from different sources, and nothing is right or wrong. If someone says free will does not exist, any other person says free will exists, we cannot clearly say to one person you are right or you are wrong. They are just shaped. Whatever they say, it comes from their surroundings, it comes from their influence, but we should believe in this point of influence, that influence shapes our every action. Opinions of other people shape our actions. Our religion shapes us. Our parents shape us. Our friends shape us. The books we read or whatever we analyze from society. Sometimes we analyze things with our own mind that shapes us. That is the thing. I think we should wind up. Okay, Sush, if you have answer now, you can unmute.
Okay. Actually, earlier I was say something, but now I'm going to ask just one question. As you see, like freedom is all about like even freedom is about okay, okay. You were saying like what was saying about like claiming the taste? Could you
Okay,
just
wait.
repeat it?
I believe your
Freedom
answer
about the
will be,
sleeping. So yeah,
I think your answer will be long, right? So the question is whether free will exists or not.
my answer is not a will. I'm just asking like you were saying like there's one person like who is in a room, and after some time he has some, I think
You are
I'm
you are
not
not
able to,
audible.
yeah, okay.
Okay, guys. So we have concluded it. We will listen to Sush. definitely, but we are running out of time. Swish is our core member in this very group. Here are some core members actually. Core members are those who join, VCs who have joined for many days, because they listen, they value things, they participate, they share their thoughts, their opinions, they do all these things. So we consider them core members. We value them more. We listen to them more because they take time from their day. They have other works also to do. They have to sleep, they have to wake up early in the morning, but they take that time just to come here. So we respect them. If any person will come, just it will be his first day and he will start to yap for 20 minutes and 30 minutes. We don't like that person a lot. So that is the end of today's session. Thank you very much. Let's meet tomorrow. What is it tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday? No, today it was Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. What do we have to do tomorrow? I forgot. Let me write about in group. Thursday, book discuss. Okay, tomorrow, no, it is book discuss tomorrow, not editorial. Today, we were supposed to discuss about editorial, but we talked about free will. So tomorrow we are going to talk about book lesson. So will any person among you voluntarily come here and talk about any book lesson? For example, the book which you read or which you are reading, which you have read in past, you have to come here and talk about that lesson, core lesson, which you have learned from any specific book. It is not like you have to speak for 1 hour. You have to just start the conversation tomorrow, share what you have learned. So if any person among you, like we have new members too here, if you want to share with us any book lesson tomorrow, kindly let me know. ISWF Sekar and others are all the people, they also can come. So if you want, kindly do it. It is good for you people. I myself can discuss tomorrow about book lesson. It will be beneficial for me, but I do not want to always be a sort of selfish person. I want you to come here and talk about something, deliver. It will provide you confidence. You will learn speaking. You will learn communication. So do it. I have done it. I have taken hundreds of sessions till now in different groups or here. So now time is 8:50 for 1 hour. Usually we do it for 1 hour. Now when our topics are huge, like today it was huge, it takes then more time, but average time is 1 hour. So who wants to come tomorrow?
Can we discuss academic books also? Like
Academics.
if I'm reading company law, then is it permittable to speak about company law?
Which one? Which topic?
Company law.
What does that mean?
Basically, law based upon company, like on company. Like what is the meaning of company, type of company, and some terms which we used in company, like formation of company, how we form a company.
Yeah, see, we will talk about those book lessons which are not specific, which are not more technical, which are beneficial. So I believe this thing is beneficial. We will get some knowledge. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, definitely. You all will get knowledge from that. And tomorrow I will try to explain what is company law, and I'll explain only few chapters.
Yeah, don't try to get everything. Don't try to share everything. Just share 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, explain them so that we can understand it more. Focus on quality, not quantity.
Yep.
Yeah. So then let's meet tomorrow with